wood as a pointer stick. This is a piece of wood, a wedge for doing construction. Again, this is a piece of wood for using in construction. All right. And guys, YouTube, you are also going to be recorded. All right. Let's see here. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing great. Having a blessed morning, afternoon, wherever you're at. EDC, we got our monetization on, by the way. We got our little monetization going, folks. It activated. All right, YouTube, you're also being recorded on a second device. That way I can prove what's going on. Yeah, you were first. Yes, sir. All righty. Switch that to farther out zoomed. There we go. And YouTube, once again, this is a piece of wood I'm using to point at objects on the table. This is a piece of wood used for construction. That's my pointer stick today. 5 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up. We got monetized, so appreciate those donations if any come in. Not sure how that operates on that end. I'd have to look on a second device to see how that all works. Let's see here. I have to turn on another device. I do have another device. It's just not it's not hooked up for that right now. Guys, welcome to Desert Armory and More. Today's subject for this afternoon, at least, morning for me, afternoon for some of you, is all the calibers of handguns that I'm able to shoot. Someone wanted that a while ago. And then they want me to do all my rifles too, which is going to be hard to put all those up here. But so these are all the different calibers we're able to shoot. We got 500, 460, 45 Colt, the 357 mag, 38 Special, 45 ACP, 9mm, 10mm, 380, 32 Smith & Wesson short, 365 by 25 Tuckeroff, 5.7 by 28. We got the 30-20 Winchester centerfire, the 40 Smith & Wesson, 22 rim, 32 Smith & Wesson long, 38 Smith & Wesson short, 22 rimfire LR, 32 rimfire, and our Makarov round, 9x18. So yeah, today's subject is all the different calibers I'm able to shoot handgun-wise. I think the chat froze. Oh, there we go. There we go. Someone did come in. Appreciate you coming in, Forsaken Fan. Decided I'd do a morning, afternoon one here. I got time in between jobs. My job's in what? About 2 hours. I got a job at 1. We're at almost 11 here. So, yep. 16 in the chat. Thank you, guys. What's up, Mr. Smith? Oh, what's the little sad face for? What can he help you with? Today's subject is calibers of handguns that I am able to shoot every one of them. My different calibers. All sorts. Got a little, what do you call these little things? Some for display board, or whatever you want to call it. Maybe I should use that as the, what do you call it? The other thing. Good evening from South Africa. Maddie, welcome, buddy. How's your day going? I think you're new. Appreciate you showing up. 43 in the chat. Like and subscribe if you would. Appreciate you. We had one subscription come in, but they redacted it for some reason. Thanks, FDC. We will put that as a pinned comment. What's up, Pumpkin? How's it going? Today's going pretty good. I'm in between my handyman jobs, so I decided I'd do a live in between. And we just got monetized too, guys, so it's up to you if you want to put anything, super chats or donations. Sniper, what's up? Cody, how's it going? Maddie, yep, sure, why not, right? I figured out, I just got some spare time in between, might as well. Thanks for those 2 subscriptions. My favorite gun on the table, I got a couple favorites on the table, actually, because my favorite semi-automatic is the 9mm right here. It's a Canik TTI Combat, and my favorite revolver is that one back there. It's a 460 Smith & Wesson. What's up, Frosty? We got all sorts. So today is all the different calibers that I'm able to shoot that I have for handguns. So we've got the different ones right here. of different handgun calibers that I'm able to shoot. Appreciate y'all showing up, by the way. Let's see here. Did you kill? Oh boy, random. We do not need that in the chat, unfortunately. AT, can you take care of that guy, please? You have 2 Colt Anacondas. Nice. These are the 2 Colts I have, and they're different calibers than the rest of my guns. This is a 32 Smith & Wesson long. That one is a 32-20. Can we do 3D print them? Some places you can. Metal ones you wouldn't be able to hardly, right? M1 carbine I do not have. I already got them. Thanks. Mike says, sweet. Appreciate that, man. Like and subscribe if you're new. Let's see. Random. Let's see. Love the revolvers. Thank you. I got a lot more revolvers. Today, this afternoon, the subject is all the calibers I'm able to shoot of my handguns. Someone wanted me to put all those out, so I did of different ones. Jordan, what's up? Guns galore. Yes. Mark Rivera, thanks for showing up, buddy. Appreciate you. How's y'all's day going today? 1911, we have one right there. Second to the end, or it is the end. Do you like Berettas? Nimbus, I do. I don't own any Berettas other than a shotgun. You have a 38 special? Yes, this one can shoot 38 specials. Is there a Texa? I'm not sure what a Tex is. FN57, yes, that one right there is. Is that a Texas? Not sure. Yes, we got a Glock right there, my friend. Glock 20. Cheese guy. Yep, we got more revolvers than that too. I have a total of 16 revolvers. Today's subject, though, is what calibers I'm able to shoot in all my handguns. Somebody requested it the other day, so we've got all of them out. How much for the Glock? Nothing's for sale, Maddie. It's the best handgun. Okay, I'm from Italy. Nice, Drax. Dark X? Yes, Berettas are some of the best guns there are. Is this a Texan? No, I'm from Arizona. Colt 38 hammerless slide action government special. Nice, my friend. I got from one. Not sure what you mean, Dracula. Crowded. Before I got crowded. Yeah, that's fine. 11-3-7. Yep, Jason, that one right there is. It's a Ruger. What's your best piece on the table? For my revolvers that I like the best is the 460 Smith & Wesson right there. And for, of all my 9mm and all my semi-automatic pistols would be the 9mm right there. That's a TTI Canet Combat. Do you have any suppressors? I do not. Can we buy guns in department stores like Walmart? Some Walmarts carry them. Mine does. Is that one in the middle of Canik? Yes, that one is right there. You have a 500? Yes, sir. That really back, that far back one there is a Canik. It is a SBR. Sorry, a F. What do you call those? BFR. There we go. In a 500 Magnum. Hey, did you see? No, unfortunately, Mr. Clip, we can't touch guns on lives. Beautiful Canik, thank you. Shout out from Hamburg, Germany. What's up, Mr. X? TP9SF. No, that's a Canik TTI Combat. Yes, that other one's a 460. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what some people call them, the BFR. They would call them a BFG, a big bleeping gun. You have Winchesters. Yeah, I got some over there, my friend. We actually had a lever action Sunday yesterday. What's up, Hunter? Yeah, not allowed to touch guns on lives. Shorts you can, and full format. Mr. Sporterman, welcome. How are you? You're new. Single Action Army. Yes, this one would be there. You have a 4070, or you mean a 4570? I do not. You had a Marlin 3030. Miss it. Nice. I have a Rossi 3030 right there. You come like ST6. I'm not sure what that is. Do you have a 303 British? I do. It's this one right there. It's a number 4 Mark 1 from 43. It's a World War II. Thanks, Mr. X. Appreciate you. I've got a lot more revolvers, too. I have a total of 16 of them. So I wasn't able to delete the guy. I'm just still working. No worries. Any German guns? No, Mr. X. I don't have a 1903 Jiang Qing. I don't have a PC9 carbine, no, with a red dot. That has German parts in it. It has HK internals. That's an MP5 clone. 30-06, yes, I do. It's a Remington 700. Yep, MP5 clone. We've got HK internals, so it's got German parts in it. Let's see here. The room screams, you ain't taking me alive. Do you have a Colt Walker? I don't. My two Colts, Mr. Spoodman, are right here. They're police positives. 3220. 32 Smith & Wesson long. Any single action break barrel shotguns? Yes, we got 2 of them. We've got a 10 gauge, and right here is a 410. Really cool. Thank you, buddy. Like and subscribe. 308, we got one right there. You own a store? I do not. 16 revolvers. Yeah, I have about 16 in total, but a lot of them are duplicates of the size of caliber. So today is all the calibers I own in my handguns. So we've got 32 Smith & Wesson long, 32 20. We got 32 short, 32 rimfire, 38 short, 22 mag, 357 mag or 38, 45 Colt, 500, 460, 45 ACP, 10 mil, 9 mil, 762 by 25 Tuckeroff, 57 by 28 FN. We got a Makarov for 9 by 18, a 380 right here, and that one's a 22. Sig or Glock? Sig, my friend. I prefer Sigs. Do you have any 28 gauge? I do not. Do I have a Taste 70? Yes, in the cabinet. Remington 700. I have an 8mm Mauser right there from Turkey. It's from 1938. Sega 12. It looks like one. It's a clone. Shoots just as good though. Yes, that one's a 9mm. The Canik TTI Combat. I do have a horse that is a saddle. I have 2 donkeys, buddy. Favorite pistol would be that one right there for the semi-autos. Revolvers would be the 460. Great collection. Thank you, buddy. SKS, yes, I got one right. Where's that little booger? Right there. Right there, man. It's a Tuckeroff. Sorry, Norinco. Trying to catch up, guys. A little behind. Sorry. Alex in the chat, not yet. Is that a Schofield? No, it's not. It looks like it, but it's not. It's Allen and Hopkins, that one. Dang, was that a deer? No, that was a deputy. Oh, no. Those are my curtains. How's it going? Since Brookside going great. I don't have a Glock 575, whatever that is. Do I have a 50 No. Do I have a 45 ACP? Yes, right there. As well as this revolver, I can switch out cylinders for it. Do I have an FNC? I have an FN right there. Don't have a Desert Eagle. For Ruger, Russia Run, guns were banned. So my AK-47 for 460. Gotcha. What's up, Jesse? Welcome. Glock 75. Don't even know what that is. You have a Stain Mark II. Okay. What's the biggest gun you have? My sniper right there. It's a 338 Lapua. There's no such thing as a Glock 575 that I know of. Just try to ask it once if you don't mind. The questions, I'll get to you. I try to read everything. Fire away, says Robert. Just picked up a Chiappa. Okay. Do you have a 4-bore? I do not. Yes, I got a 5.7 right there. It's a FN, and I also have a PSA Rock 5.7. What got you into guns? Nimbus. I started shooting when I was little. SKS gas piston just now from the mail. Cool. Mr. Mid says cool guns. Is there any automatics? Nope. Do you have a Tommy gun? Nope. Give me a weapon. No, thank you. What is the biggest gun you have? Already answered that. What's better, P22 or P27? Honestly, I don't have either, so not sure, Slizzy. You guys already mentioned that. No ammo grams. HK-47. Yes, I got one right in the corner there. It's a Kalashnikov. Andrew Sanchez is high and cool. What about an FN57? Already mentioned that one. AR-10, I do not. The AK-47's right there, my friend. Need to go to the range on the weekend. I'm missing the small burnt gunpowder. Yep. That's as close as I can get to the AK-47. Yes, 500 Smith & Wesson right there. It's a VFR Magnum Research. Can you demonstrate a tactical reload? Unfortunately not, mister. We cannot do any touching of lives. Can't touch any guns on lives. On shorts we can, and on full format, but not on live. Let's see here. CZs. We got one CZ right there. It's a 52 Tuckeroff. Let's see. If your curtains are camo, does this count as concealed carry? Yeah, right. Hi, says Crazy Bro. How much the FN? They're not for sale. Do you have the Hoover Max Extra Pressure Pro Model 60? No, I don't. Have you used the musket? I have not. It needs some work on it. Bought it as is. Do you have a Johnson rifle? I do not. Do you get a Tommy gun? I do not. I don't have an M4. Was your favorite father a gunman and kind of rubbed off on you? He had a few guns. We had a 357 mag, a 270 Savage, and a 22-10-22. My job is a handyman, buddy. Yes, I have a Mosin Nagant. No, I don't have a P90. Do I have an Uzi? No. I don't have that, Z. And bit 2007, not sure what you said. Yep, 500's kicking hard. Check it out at my channel, guys. I got a lot of stuff where I'm shooting. Do you have a musket? Yes, I do. It's a old one. Yep, that's a 500 right there. Show the lever actions again, says Papa Squirrel. Right there, my friend. The revolver in front. Oh, the Colts? Those are pretty cool. These are both Colts. Police positives. Veretta, I just caught up to you. Hi. Ominous is very nice. Guys, we just got monetized, so it's up to you if you want to donate something. Appreciate you if you do. What's the biggest things you've hunted? I just got into bigger games, so we're going to do a deer here mid-November. So subscribe, turn on notifications, and we'll post videos about that. Auto Seer, nope. Can you run us through your single actions there? Actually, only three of them are single actions. The 22 mag, the 357, 38, and the 45. Those three are singles, and then the 500 here's a single action. This actually is a single too, but it works differently. That's a 38 Smith & Wesson short. Let's see. That one I just mentioned, Mr. Speedman. I don't have a G17. That one there is a G20, 10 mil. What's the deer run? What's the gear gun? Oh, I have, we're going to use the 270, Remington 700, and we're going to use the 30-30 right here for close up. Welcome from the Philippines, says Chester. Thank you. What's that two-tone slim frame pistol you got on the stack? This one right here, that's an FN57. That one is a Makarov, and this one is a CZ, or sorry, that one is a TTI Combat Cannon. Let's see, looking for EDC. I would say get either this here, which is a 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson, or I also have a Sig Sauer P365. You could get a Taurus G2C or G3C from Pawn Shops, pretty close, pretty cheap. Ooh, nice. Mac dude, thank you. Favorite on the table for semi-autos is the TTI Cannon Combat. Favorite revolver is a 460 Smith & Wesson right there. Do you have a J-frame revolver? I don't really know what J-frame is versus the others. Maybe that one right there is the big frame there. That's a 460. You got a 22LR. Yes, that little pistol is right there. I've got a whole bunch of others too. Hey there, Pew Pew buddy. Yep. Hey guys, someone donated. Appreciate you. Whoever did that means a lot. I'm not sure who did. It must have been a super chat. Have you got a 38 revolver? Yes, I have a couple that shoots the 38 Smith & Wesson short. And then this 357 Magnum right here also shoots 38 specials. The big revolver, that's a 500. That other one's a 460. You just do lives and do video content. What's your biggest goal unless you reach it? Appreciate Nimbus for donating. What's your biggest goal unless you've reached it? Each day we try to get something. Last night was to 3,600. We did get to 3,600, but YouTube pulled some of them. There we go. We got the 3,600 in, guys. Thank you. Fatty Fat says, do you have a 20 gauge? I do. It's inside the gun cabinet. Do you have an F-Jam revolver? I don't know if that's an F-frame or not, buddy. Yep, that one's a Canon TTI Combat. Biggest revolver, the 500 over there. Do you have a Kimber 45? I don't. Mine is a, this one up here is a Springfield Armory. Do you have, for what? Have you seen that new pistol coming out called the Rideout Draken? I have, Lazy. That thing's kind of weird. Do I have any Medusas? No, I do not. Have you ever hunted animals with your gun? Yes. The Taurus 703 Slim. I do not. Do you got a 223? Crazy Bro says yes, right there. It also shoots 5.56. Do you have a Taurus G3? I don't. Arnold says, hello, guys. Yes, I got lots of shotguns. We've got one, let's see, semi-auto right there, 12 gauge. We got two double barrel 12 gauge, a really long bolt action 12 gauge, a 10, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 12, a 10, a 16, a 10, a 10, two nines, a 410, and I've got a 20 in the cabinet and a 12 in the cabinet. No, I don't have a Desert Eagle. No, I don't have an M-Run Grand, unfortunately. Are you looking for getting any Berettas? I wouldn't mind getting a pistol one day. Swedish K. I would love to get a Swedish K. That one is not. That's a, what do you call it? That's a Mauser from Turkey, so it's not. What's your most expensive gun? To replace would be the 338 Lapua right here. Desh says, keep the good stuff. Thank you, buddy. Like and subscribe. Donate if you'd like. Sell me one. Nothing's for sale, my friend. Love the double shotguns. Me too. World War II or World War I? That one actually is right in between the Mausers of 1938. So it's right in between. But the 303 British next to it is World War II, and the Mosin Nagant's World War II. My SKS over here is Cold War, right there. Info on the 338. So that's a Ruger Precision with a Vortex scope. It's a Venom. Sorry, a Viper. Vortex Viper. You just bought the SKS. Nice. I'm already subscribed. Thank you, Dash. Wibbly Revolver. No, that one looks like one, but it's not. It's an Allens and Hopkins. The big black double action revolver. That one is a Cimarron right there. That's a single action, though. That one there's a double action revolver. It's a 460. Let's see. These two over here are double action. Those are both Colt Police Positives, early 1900s. That's a 3220. That one is a 32 Smith & Wesson long. No mini 14s. I don't have any tracer rounds. Do you have a Thompson? I do not. I don't have a World War II 1911, unfortunately. That one's not World War II. It's from I bought that like 6 years ago. Gorilla says, okay. Double tap, guys. Yes, please. Henry rifle. I have one. The very top 22 is a Henry. The rest are Winchesters. Let's see here, guys. Appreciate the donation someone gave earlier. Thank you. What caliber is the AR bolt? AR bolt. I don't have an AR bolt. Yeah, I don't have an AR bolt action. 300 Win Mag? No, I have a 338 Lapua. No, you said you've got a shotgun, but yeah, they got revolvers and they got some beautiful pistols. My favorite is the silver-plated. Yeah, that'd be cool. The Inex. I thought about getting the Inex in the tactical one. Any Glocks I see, I'm a big fan of Glocks. I got one, James. 10 millimeter right there. It's a G20. Today's subject is all these calibers. Someone asked if I could put all the calibers. Sorry, we got you sideways there. All the calibers that I'm able to shoot or own for handguns. So these are all of them right here. Big Shark. Don't know who that is. Looks like a bolt action. No, I don't have any. Like, that's a Mosin Nagant next to the AR-15. See, big calibers. Yes, those two are right there. 460 and a 500. BBC Obsession. What's up, everybody? Welcome, GB Vision. Are you sure you aren't gay? Yes, I know I'm not. The plumbing doesn't lie. God created me with the plumbing I have, and there's no denying that. He's talking about the rifle with the huge muzzle brake. Oh, well, he said AR. That is a 338 Lapua. It's a Ruger Precision. Yeah, he said AR, so I'm like, okay, what do you mean by that? Can we ban Big Shark? He's been being rude. I'm not sure who that one is, buddy. Skater about words, American Greeley, no clue. Do you ask about what life would be like if you married a man? No, we don't, Dover, because I never would. Unfortunately, you got to go, buddy. And same with Mr. Big Shark. Bye-bye, buddy. What's the biggest caliber you own? The 338 Lapua. And then I also own a 5.77 Schneider. That's right here. This really long one's from 1860s. It kind of looks like a flintlock, but it's not. Samuel, gracias para vienen otra vez, hermano. Amen, says EDC. Look at all those guns you have no idea how to use. Steven, I know how to use every single one. I've been taught with guns since I was 3. Bolt look like 50s are scary. That's a 357, sorry, a 338 Lapua. Oye, mi cumpleaños. Hey! Cumpleaños, Samuel! Gracias, hermano. What's the biggest gun you have? Right there. 338 Lapua. It's a Ruger. What would life be without guns in this question? Yeah, right? Are you a Christian faith? I am Nimbus. No, 5.77 T-Rex. No, it's a 5.77 Schneider from 1860s. Favorite cartridge to shoot? Probably 9mm, honestly. It's the cheapest. 22s are really cool, too. You have an 1830 millimeter old infantry rifle muzzleloader. Interesting. The weakest gun you own? 25 ACP, maybe, but I don't have that in a revolver. They're semi-autos. Speaking of which, let's see here, guys. Where is that at, guys? Got to put something down here, guys. Let's see, that's 25 ACP. What do we got here? Do you have a favorite Glock model? I'm not a huge Glock model guy, Walrus. Mine's a Glock 20 10mm. I probably would have bought a different brand, but the state I was in at the time, that's all they allowed. Glock 20 was the only semi-auto other than a 1911 version. And, of course, we didn't want that. We didn't want a 1911 version. That'd be dumb, right? Or a revolver. But they were both more expensive, so we didn't go that route. Need a lever action. Yeah, right. We got a lot of them. Is that a Seeker 12? It's a clone of a Seeker 12. Like and subscribe to this awesome creator. Thank you. Yes, that's a percussion cap on the bottom. That one's an air gun, my friend, Adam. To 25. Vente ear. 30 calibers. Yes. Samuel, tienes Colts aquí. El mismo, pero es diferente tamaños. Es una pelis positivo y una pelis positivo, pero los calibers, las balas, es diferente. La bala de esta es esta aquí, 32 y 20 en tamaño, y esta otra es 32 Smith & Wesson larga. No 30s. Well, I have a 300 Savage. That would be a 30. Let's see here. EDC 9mm suggestions. Been looking for M&P Plus recently. Tristan, I use my 2.0 Bodyguard, and I use my 365 Hellcat. What are the Hellcat Pros or whatever? Those are good. A lot of the Tarses, the G series are good. Beautiful collection. Thank you. Left in picture. Not sure, buddy. We'll probably get to you later. Let's see what you got. Do you have a Benelli M4? I wish. It's awesome, man. I always love to hear that and ignore those who are causing problems, being rude. You seem like a really cool person, so I ignore those haters and keep your values. God bless you. Thanks, buddy. Like and subscribe if you aren't, guys. Get a Sega Caliber 12. It's una copy. Most expensive gun to replace it would be the 338 Lapua precision rifle there from Ruger. Its Glock 18C is legal. Some states it might be, depending if you got the right paperwork, buddy. Let's see. Are those who shoot soft plastic rockets must be the weakest guns or the water guns? No, these are all real. Those todo armas es real. What is the deal with Lapua's ammo? Is a brand I shot 7mm and Lapua better and worth it. Lapua is a brand of a rifle or a cartridge, as in like probably like the Remington 270 or something like that, you know, or the 300 Savage. But like they make other brands of the ammo for the Lapua. I load my own. I also find them pretty cheap for about like $3.10 a round. Silver Walther PBK. No, it looks like it. That is a Makarov 9x18. 765. Yes, that one is a 7.6. No, that's a 7.62 by 25 Pekarov. I don't know about a 7.65. Sí. Samuel, este es una FN 517 aquí. Es una FN 57. Esta. El tamaño de la bala is aquí. Is that a Python upper left? No, it's not. That is a 460 Smith & Wesson. Europe with the lamest gun laws. I know, right? Always got some work today. Wish anyone here the best, and God bless you all. Thank you, buddy Nimbus, for coming by. Like and subscribe. 268 in the chat. We just got nominized. What do you call that? So if you want to do donations, that's up to you guys. Urbix. Right there. My Kentucky rifle percussion from like 1840s. Let's see here. This man could survive 3 zombie apocalypse. I wish I can buy. They're not for sale. Unfortunately, left seen guns with more guns than me. Thanks, buddy. Guys with more guns. I'll be right back. Hey, hello. How are you? Doing good. No name. Favorite pistol brand? Smith & Wesson all around, I'd say. Even though I only own 2. Just Mon says, yo, bud. How you doing? Pretty good, man. Navarro, welcome. What's up? Check me out, my guy. I just went to the range yesterday. Nice. Give me that FN57. No, thank you. It's mine. You have a 7.65 Walther Model 4, but was very worn, and the safety was having issues, mag lips, and got destroyed. Huh. FN57 tienes una precio en una 7.62. Yeah. Yeah, they are. I can get them for 49 cents around. Unfortunately, you fella from Russia, I can't read you. Safety first. Yep. Jonah Model 29. No. This is wood. This is wood. Yeah, I have to do that, my friend. I used a metal stick for pointing. That's a shotgun cleaning rod, and YouTube kicked me off the channel. Says I was touching a gun. Of course, I wasn't. Yes, we got 2 police positives. That's a 3220 special variant, and that one is a 32 Smith & Wesson long. Nope, nothing for sale. Thanks for the donation there, guys. Appreciate you. Thoughts on Canic? I love them. I got one right there. TTI Canic Combat. I also have another one in the blue one. They're both 9s, so they're not up there. Every single gun here is a different gun, as in it can fire a different caliber. Any ARs? I just built one with mainly arrow parts. I got one right there. It's a Delton. Thanks, Just Mods, for the $1. Appreciate you. Did you get the hack fix, my guy? Sort of. I still can't find the guy to report him. How much you give for the 2? Nothing's for sale, my friend. Favorite gun on the table would be TTI Canic Combat and the 460 revolver. Got the MC9 IS, and it's phenomenal. Yep. Touch a gun. What is the name of steel? Yeah, I know, right? Can't touch guns on lives, which I already know that. So when they accuse you for touching a gun on live and you know you didn't, and you have proof you didn't, they don't care. They're like, give you the finger and say whatever. Yes, Mr. Monetized. We are, buddy. J-Dog, we got it. We got 2 donations already. Appreciate you, guy. Is the Mark 14 next to the short mag AK? I don't have a Mark 14. Sorry. That is a Delton AR-15. YouTube would track them, but anyway, yeah. How's it, Delton? Love the thing. It's the only AR I have, but I love it. Beretta 92FS. I do not have any, buddy. Thanks, J-Dog, for stopping by. A lot of new people in here. Appreciate you showing up. Is that a 42A1? No, it's not. Phoenix, welcome, buddy. Favorite hunting gun? We're going to use my 270 Remington 700 mid-November, as well as my 3030 Rossi. If you guys want to see that, subscribe, turn your notification on, and we will post videos of that when it comes. Doing good, buddy. Your collection of guns is ass. Thank you. What else do you get? What else do I got? A lot of stuff. We got lever actions. We've got an MP5 clone with MP5 internals. Lots of old double barrels. You didn't see the question I asked. I'm going to write it again. What's your rarest caliber gun and just the rarest cartridge you own? Urbix. Unfortunately, YouTube probably pulled it. You probably worded it weird and they didn't like it because I never saw it. My rarest caliber is probably my 32 rimfire, which is that one right there. Next would be my 9mm rimfire. That's in a garden gun. Hopefully that answers your question. Devin, welcome. Wills, how much is the MK14 go for between trying to look for one? I don't have an MK14. That's an AR-14 or an AR-15. Auto mod, not sure what you mean, buddy. Desert Eagle, nope. How do you feel about Benjamin Bulldog 307 air guns? Never had a Benjamin. Mine is a Vante Air 25. Rimfire is a Flowbert 9mm. Yes, I got 2 guns of those. They're behind me. Nightburst, welcome, buddy. Any Glock 20s? Good eye, buddy. Right there's a Glock 20 10mm. Do you have any cool knives? I have a couple, but I don't have them out. They're not very, like, I'm not a huge knife guy. Veston guns instead. 276 in the chat, guys. Wow, you guys are booming. Like and subscribe. Donate if you'd like. Been here since 170 subs. He has been, yep. Go, got the Colt 1911 between the Glock 20 and the revolvers. Yeah, that is a Glock. It's a Springfield Armory 1911. Do you like the 20? I've been looking for one. It's okay, Slim. It's a little chunky. Your collection is better. Oh, this isn't all I have, my friend. I got lots of stuff. I was saying YouTube auto mod may have taken the comments down. Yes, that's probably what it was. What's the old one next to the Glock? That's not very old, actually, that one. It's a 1911. It's from like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. No Glock 19s, only Glock 20 right there. Your favorite single action revolver? Single action revolver would be my 45 Colt right here. It's a Cimarron. Double action would be that one, the 460. Mr. Fancy, Mr. Penny, welcome. Or Mrs. Penny. I'm not sure. Bull Armory Ultra Pro. I hear they're good. I've never had one. They're kind of expensive, though. I have Leatherman single. Do you have a multi-tool? I've got a lot of Leathermans. 3 of them, I think. Maybe 4. Hey, do you have, is it this pistol day and revolver day? No, today, Mr. Sela, is, someone requested if I could put all my calibers that I have in handguns on the table. So every single one shoots a different caliber, and we've got them here on the table. Clock switch. Nope. This is Texas. No, we're in southern Arizona. Nightburst, it's a Turn Tactical Mechanic. Yeah, that one is. Yep. Do you have any shotguns? I got a lot of them, Weldon. Good morning, Eastern. What is the smallest caliber in your collection? 25 ACP would be here, and then of course we've got 22 LR, which is right there. Like revolvers, thank you. Yeah, we got shotguns. We've got a semi-auto 12, a pump 12 in there, and a 20 pump. We've got two double barrels here. They're 20s. Sorry, 12s. That's a 12. 10, 12, 12, 12, 12. 10 gauge, 16 gauge, 10 gauge, 10 gauge, 410, and two 9mm rim fires. Best Glock for all-around use. A 17 or a 19, buddy. Unless you want an EDC, so do a 43X. Total price for collection. Unsure, buddy. Let's see. Leatherman, I had one in the Army. They're very good. Yep, best Glock all around. Total price for collection. Leatherman sucks. It's all about Next tools now. Possibly. Thing is, I don't think Next tools are going to outlast Leatherman. They've been around so long. Glock switches are illegal. Some people can get the proper paperwork for it. Compared to the 20, the Glock looks small. I could conceal that. Yeah, the 20s are huge. Have any birth certificate ammo? It's made on your birthday. I have no idea, buddy. Awesome collection. Thanks you, Roger. AXA, are the Next tool lifetime warranty? Switchers are, as to be honest, I can empty a mag pretty quick. Yep. Do you know any cheap small revolvers, easy for beginners, and just for shooting range? Yes, this one right here, a Heritage Rough Rider. You can get them like day after Thanksgiving for like $1.10, and then you can buy the cylinder change for the 22 mag. Oh, careful, man. These seem to be a very unusual amount of guns around you. Right, Tricky Vulture. Viper. Hunter says, Barpa Harganaya. I have no idea. What's your favorite firearm to have? On the table would be the TTI Canik Combat right there, and the 460 Smith & Wesson. KO, stop. Let's see here. Okay, that was 27 years ago, so I bet today there's better multi-tools. Then Leatherman? Well, they keep making new ones. Which gun would you say has the best iron sights, in your opinion? Of all my guns, or what's on the table? What's on the table? This one definitely would for the revolvers, because it's got a target adjustable sight on it there. Same with these two, the 460 and the 500. They got the target ones on it. I'm learning English under pronunciation with Wild West Films. Thanks, bud. Thought a PSA dagger and other Glock clones. Yep, that would be good. The daggers are pretty good. Just purchased my second SP5. Yes, mine's an AP5, Mr. Bluegill. No Desert Eagles. Made up the birth certificate. I figured you did. What do you think about the FRT triggers? Wouldn't mind getting one. I don't know what the price of these in UK are. No clue, buddy. Favorite rifle or shotgun caliber? Rifle, shotguns, probably maybe 10 gauge, probably 12, because they're just so much cheaper. For rifles, I'm not sure. I really like my 338 Lapua sniper rifle right here, but I really do like, just a plain 7.62 by 39 or the 223 stuff. Goliath Glock magazine, yeah. Next tool, $25 versus $100 Leatherman. Oh, there you go. Yeah, they're still the best. I think so too. Best of the pistol to the right of the Canik. Right of the Canik? That one is a CZ52 Tokarev. Right of the Canik. Just found some real multi-tools with actual hex tools and stuff. Yeah, there you go. Shirley's 5.7. That one right there, buddy. I also have a PSA Rock that is. Cool curtains. Thanks, bud. Could a Glock bring down a bear? The 10 mil right there could. Definitely. Can you buy and ship for me? Nope. Nothing for sale. PSA uppers and a 3D printed macros. Either CNC. Oh, there you go. Where could I find a classic Mosin Nagant? A cam. Probably online. I found mine from a pawn shop. Let's see. Let's see. I mean the curtains, not firearms. Yeah. They look cool. I like them too. Let's see. The new macros. These things coming out. Antibugs can let you CNC metal easy. Oh, there you go. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Welcome. 130 in the chat, guys. Like and subscribe. We just got monetized too. So if you want to help the channel out, we're going to put the monetization towards a pew pew. 5.7, yes, I got one right there. FN 5.7. So if you go donations, we're going to put that towards a TX 22. Read my message. I'm going to promote myself and break all your rules. I did read them, buddy. Multiple times. Thinking about getting a Phoenix Arms. What do you think about 25 auto? I have two 25 autos, a Jennings and a Lorson. But I would say get the Beretta if you can afford it. 44 Kurtz? No, I don't have any. Let's see. How do you like it? How does it shoot? The FN 5.7? Love the thing. Yes, that's what we're planning on getting, McGravy. With the donations, now that we're monetized, we're going to put that towards the TX22 with one of those boo-boos in it. Yes, 5.7's cool. Yes, that one up on top here is a 500. That's a 460. Love my TX22 run stock so far. You didn't, your glides didn't get worn out yet, Peter. Appreciate you showing by. Yes, no pit vipers, no Jordan. Yes, that's a 500 right there. Tip of my finger. Isn't P90 5.7? Yes, they are. The PS90s and the P90s. What gun overall collection would you get? Say has the best accuracy range? The 338 Lapua. That thing goes almost 2 miles. I haven't sighted in that far, but let's see. If you had to take one revolver to duel, which would it be? Probably for my revolvers, probably my 45 Colt because I'm better with that one accuracy wise than the 357 mag. What kind of overall collection? Okay, I already mentioned that one. Do you have a Colt Peacemaker? I don't. My 2 Colts are police positives, early 1900s. Let's see. Aket says, do you ever have pistols with a compensator? No, I haven't. Well, yeah, wait a minute. My Canik TTI's got one right there. If you had to take one, I already answered that one, buddy. That 460, yeah, it's nice. No issues, about 600 rounds in. Nice. They make 9mm P90s, don't they? Not sure. Maybe. Some company might. What's up, Riff Raff? Just bought a CZ Scorpion. Ooh, sweet. Ben says, nice collection. C226, P226, I don't have. I was wondering what better than a Glock 9mm. Oh, that is. Yeah. That definitely is. P90 on Stargate SG1 was 9mm, though. It was. I didn't realize that. Use the pistol special ops use. No, I don't. I think they call it a SIG. I'm not sure what that one is, buddy. Is the Pieta Great Western too comparable at all at the Colt? That actually is a SIG. That's a Cimarron. It's not a Pieta. Cimarron's actually a little bit better quality than the Ubertis or the Pietas or the what's the other one called? It's a long name. It's like two letters and then a name. Tyler and Company. Let's see here, bro. I've been wanting a TX40. Gave me Smith & Wesson went to my pop since he's older and it was easier for him to shoot. Gotcha. Any staccatos? Nope. Got the Rick Grimes. No, I don't have any 44 mag pistols. I have a 44 mag lever action. Well, maybe his was a 357 mag, which is that. Let's see here. It doesn't look slow subsonic, but it's no surprise. Yeah, I'm sure. What pistol would you say is the best for home defense? Probably a 9mm, so with some good hollow points. I have a strange question. If you had to go back in time and take only 2 weapons of any choice with basically untimed ammo, what would you take? I would take my TTI Canik Combat right there, and I would take my AK-47 Makarov. Sorry, Kalashnikov. Had horrible experience from Taurus, ranging Hunter, Lemon I got, but excited for a new design, lower upper safety AP5 coming this month. I got an AP5 right here, buddy. Right there, Century Arms. With HK internals. The guy changed them all out. Yeah, where'd you get your SP, buddy? Your super safety. It looks like there's multiple kits you can buy, so I don't know which one. 1,000 years. Let's see. Oh, man, I wish I had one of those. Thank you. Which ammo is expensive? The 460 is. The 500 is. Some of the other oddball stuff is. Let's see. SIG used police and Glock by the Army. Do you have any pets? Yes, I got 2 dogs. In Sweden, don't have any Swedish arms. Hey, that's an amazing set of wheels guns. We ask the big cluster revolvers. What is the 1/3 from the right side with the wood grips? Third? That one there is a Allen and Hopkins police safety or safety police. It's 38 Smith & Wesson short. That's a 22 Magnum. It's a little cheap one. What's that one called? The Heritage Rough Rider. So don't mention dumb stuff like that. Brother 92 and Mayor 10. Good choices. What's the best 38 special I've been wanting to pack my first revolver? Pedro, I got the 357 mag. That way you can shoot bolt. That's a Ruger Blackhawk. But it's all up to you, buddy. KL says, hi. Do you have any Walther guns in your collection? I do. Right there. It's a little 22. It's the only Walther I own. Right there. Not the silver one next to it. That's a Makarov PA 63 from Hungary. That one's the 22 Walther. Glock 17. It's old, but still service. Great pistol. Yep. Excellent. Thank you. 22 mag. That one is right there. Any cheap reliable MP5 platforms you can recommend? That MP5E looks expensive. That's an AP. It's a Century Arms. Without the brace, I got it with a mag for like 1,200 buckaroos. I got the brace for $240 something with shipping. It was on sale. Normally it's $300 something without shipping. Complete lower batch 5 for the super safety. I'm looking that one up, buddy. New arc fire, which would be deployed shipping. Got you. AZ, a CD, did you have a cap gun? As a child, yes, I had a cap gun. Yep. What's the little gray one up there in the front? These ones here. That's a 32 Smith & Wesson short. I think that's an Allen's and Hopkins, and that one's a 32 rimfire. Do I have 500 Magnum? Yes, it's that thing. If you want to see me shoot it, I got some videos of it, guys. Check out my lives, or my shorts. And if you'd like and subscribe. And we just got monetized, so drop a donation if you'd like. AP5 clone was $11.50. The thing is McGravy, mine was a little bit better in some ways. It was lightly used, but all the internals are HK. The guy changed them all out. So it's got all German internals. Yes, that's the 500. Check it out on my, what you call it? I was thinking about automotives. No autos here, buddy. Mr. Joe Kennedy. It's a hand cannon. Yes, the 500R, 460R. Hello, what is the white gun? White gun. I don't have a white gun. That's a Makarov, made in Hungary. And this is a little 25 ACP. Let's see here, guys. It says, let's talk about autos. Handsome. Hello, what is the white gun? What should I get my mom for home defense? Either the 380 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson here, or like a nice Taurus handgun or something like that. What gun in your collection has the highest ammo capacity? Currently, that one up there is a drum mag. It goes on the SKS. It's like 70 or something. You're welcome, Kennedy. What's up, Alex? Appreciate you showing by. You got a CZ75? No, I have a CZ52 and a CZ... Or maybe that is a 75, my shotgun. What is that? I have an M75 CZ double barrel shotgun. What's the gun in your collection? We said that one. Wilrof, Wild Fried. Thank you. FRTs are getting crazy lately. I don't see the point in paying for transferable ATPs. I know, right? Because they're allegedly similar. North Hollywood robbers. Have drum. Okay, what is your oldest gun? Stefano. It's the one on the ground here. It's from 1840s, roughly. Right there. 136 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe, and drop a donation if you could. We're going to use the donations towards a TX22. Allegedly, I have a CZ75 P01, smooth as silk. Nice, crispy. Mr. Eric says, pew pew. Yep. Hey, Sarfina, welcome to the chat. First time here, I believe. Thank you. Did you get those from gun shows? Not what's on the table. It would have been multiple places, but not any on the table from a gun show. Kennedy says, nice. Hey, what's up, Jadish? You're welcome back. What gun would you pick for the end of the world, for rifle, rather? My AK-47. Yes, finally caught you. Yep. Normally, Sarah, I'm on in the afternoon. I'm not on the afternoon, but in the evening. But I have time in between jobs. So I'm doing a live tonight and as well. And I was also checking to see if my monetization worked, and sure enough, the donations are open. Let's see, the table worth at least 150? No, it's not. Yes, Mr. Buster, we're planning on getting a TX22 with all our donations that we're starting to get in. Currently we got $2.96, and then we're going to put one of those in it. Yep. Christopher, welcome back. Cam posts, what gun store do you usually go to for your guns? There's a pawn shop locally. Ever shot an A12? I have not. How does your 1901 run? I'm thinking about getting one soon. I heard they have a couple issues. The 1901 10 gauge? Unfortunately, the guy who sold it to the pawn shop didn't tell them the firing pin was sheared. So they didn't know, and when they sold it to me, I found out the firing pin sheared. Shot it Uzi full. Nice. Congrats on everything. Thank you, Stefani. Sorry. Serafani. How do you pronounce that? We'll just call her Sarah. I think that's what most people are calling you in Papa Pew Pews. Shout out just to Serafini Zell. She's a singer. She has a YouTube channel. Check her out, guys. Serafini Zell. Drop your handle in the chat, Serafini. That way people can subscribe to you. Well, A.T. Smith, appreciate you for the $1.99 subscription or donation. Appreciate you, man. Means a lot to the channel. Got a lot of hearts going on. Thank you guys. Like and subscribe. I fired FAMAS in Balkan. What's a FAMAS? Don't even know what that is. FAMAS. Enlighten us. I'd love to know. There's her channel, guys. Check out Sarafina Veal, her channel. Subscribe to her, guys. Her handle is at serafina.vel.official. Check her out. Only bullpup you tried. Okay, subscribe to her already. Good channel. Thank you, buddy. Just inherited a 1892 Winchester 22 pump takedown. Nice. That's what model is, a 92 pump takedown? That's sweet. It's a French 5.56 service rifle. Huh. Carilla. Never heard of it. Sounds nice. Let's see. The dude with food says he means FAMAS. Okay, which is probably that, the French 5.56. Didn't know the French had a gun chambered in 5.56. Didn't know that. French Army and Foreign Legion. Oh, is that what it stands for? Gotcha. Let's screenshot that. Can you see more of your rifles? I can go around the room. Let me take you off. What is your collection? Is your favorite, like your pride and joy? I don't have a favorite of everything, but I definitely, of what's on the table, my favorite would be the 460 revolver right there, as well as the Canik TTI Combat right there. The Colts are really nice too. Those are worth the most probably in the collection. Could be, especially this one. Let's see here. Hey Jerome, found you on Facebook. Good. Your worst gun ever? No name. It's inside that gray case down there. It's a Lorson 25. Let's see here. No, you got that wrong. Okay. My buddy has a Winchester 1906, one of the finest plinking guns I've got. Nice, buddy. You American. Yeah, I live in southern Arizona, guys. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe. And donate if you'd like. What militia you're outfitting? None, buddy, Mr. Insane. I'm a collector, as well as I shoot most of these. Wow, I'm from India. Nice. Super nice. Stefano Vargas. Let's see. Oh my God, your collection is awesome. Thank you, Sarah. I've got probably another 20 guns or more, 30 guns in the safe, and other stuff out and about. Marco, welcome back, buddy. I think you were in here last night, maybe. Appreciate you showing up again. Excuse me, guys. I should get a drink here. Please let me see it. Oh, sure. No clue. No problem there, buddy. Oldest gun I have, Mr. Cam, is that percussion Kentucky rifle from the 40s, 1840s. HK-47 right there. Kalashnikov. No, it's not full. We need to get something, an FRT in there or the other type. It's a Century Arms AP5 with HK MP5 internals. I see my gun on your desk. Oh, do you? What's up, Marco? 133K says he sees his gun on my desk. Which one are you looking for? The TTI Canik? Which one you want to get, Mr. 133K? They're not for sale, but just curious. It's, you sub. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I figured it might be the TTI comment. Never fired MP5. It's pretty neat how it fires, guys. That's a really neat. It's a roll delayed. Actually, this one's a roller delayed too. That one in front there, it's a Tucker off. And CZ, what do you think about G43X Moss? I've never shot one, but I hear they're very good carry guns. If you get it in a war, you're not using all of them guns. There would be more than just me though that would help out. I want that 25. Yeah, that one here's a 25. What state you live in? Southern Arizona, Mr. Contreras. How lucky you are here in Belgium. Only deals and criminals got the right to have guns. Even a pop spray is forbidden. What? That's funny because almost all my double barrel shotguns are from Brazil. I mean, sorry, Belgium. Yee papa. What's up, Sam? I looked at one of your shorts a little bit ago. I forget which one it was. I didn't finish watching it, I don't think. It was some AR platform stuff. Thanks for coming by, guys. Mr. Yee Papas. Got a HK P9 using roller blade. Nice. Let me borrow a Glock. I only have one Glock right there. Glock 20, 10 mil. Rosalinda, welcome. I fired a lot with Swedish K, but never MP5. They are only used by police. Gotcha. Manfred says, hello, what's up? Today is, someone asked if I could put all my handguns that I'm able to fire the calibers on the table. So we did that today. So these are all the different calibers that I have on the table. A couple of them are interchangeable, like a 38 special can shoot in a 357 mag, you know. I wish an AZ over the weekend was thinking about buying an extended mag for my California pistol. I've done that. What's your everyday carry? One of them right there, my 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson, second one in right there, and my 365 SIG. That's my other one. Favorite on the table is the 460 revolver right there, and the third one in right there is a Canik TTI Combat. Glock 23 is probably the best Glock. It's one of them, definitely. Any longbows? Nope. You never, baby, have good night for me. Okay, Adam, see you, buddy. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you for the donations that have come in. We have about $5. We're putting that towards the TX22, guys. Things have been pretty good of late. Thank you, Wesley. We just got monetized. You're going to get World War I or World War II guns since I last watched? No, I haven't gotten any more, no. I have the same. Nice Canik, thank you. 85 big iconic gun from me, Predator, Die Hard, etc. They had those over there? I didn't realize that. 360 pow pow man, you grow like a weed. Yeah, we got 3,600 last night, just barely, and then over the night we lost like 16. Appreciate you, Sam. I'll keep watching your content. Guys, shout out to Sam Moore. He's a great 2A content guy. Give him a subscription if you're not subscribed. Sam Moore, great guy, man. Okay, chap, nice one of all. Good for your channel. Thank you, Wesley. Still kind of shook you instantly guessed I had the Canik. I don't know how. I was just like, you're probably wanting that one. Thank you, brother. Likewise. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, I try to point out people that I really like their channels. What's up, Bolt Zeno? Mark Venom says, nice guns. Thank you. You ever shoot a Conan 357? I have not. Diesel Swap Civic. Love your name. I remember I commented on last time. Did you actually do that? Put a diesel on a Civic? That'd be cool. I mean, they already get really good fuel mileage. Venom! Yep. Muthu, welcome. 99 likes, 120 in the chat, guys. Do you use them? Yes, Marco. There's a couple on the table that we don't have ammo for. Well, sorry, only one we don't. That one right there, the Rimfire 32. I don't have ammo for that. It's extremely rare. I wish got 2,500 Duramax and F-150. Nice. Mike, you funny bastard. You know they don't make those. What's up, Mutha? Mutha, he says call. What do you mean by call? What's up? How can I help you? But all the rest I have calibers for. Even the little dinky one there, but they're extremely rare too. They're 32 Smith & Wesson short. Black. What do you mean black, buddy? Mutha, what we got? Did someone subscribe? I mean, give us a let's see. 101 thumbs, 118 in the chat. Thank you, guys. I've only just found you, my name, and you're right up my street, as we say here in UK, or that's my cup of tea. Thank you, Wesley, for coming to the chat. Appreciate you a lot. Mr. Games Craze, what's up? He said hi. And Predator, one of the soldier carries of 2 MP5s, epic movies. I've seen the original a long, long time ago. The rest I don't think I have. I shouldn't have been listening to it because we weren't supposed to watch movies growing up. 4060 is real. It's just a very niche Wildcat. Yeah, it's some weird thingy. I forget what someone said. Do I have an M1991? You probably mean a 1911. That one's a 1911. It's an M1A. Something like that. Nice one. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Yeah, they make a 50-06. They make a 25-06, a 30-06. They said the 40-06 is a special made. Yeah, I think that was. Someone mentioned it the other day. Guys, guess what? We got monetized too. Guess what? Yay! We're going to use the donations to buy a TX22. Can we buy a Desert Eagle? I don't have one. True, it was about 8 to 9 years old. Oh, when you watched yours? Ooh, isn't that R-rated, brother? You're a little young. Anything you can dream of, someone has loaded at some point. Yeah, true that. Why else do you think we got so many? I'm too broke to donate. Yippee! He celebrated. He's too broke. Too young for Arnold and Sylvester. Yeah, because most of their movies were a little violent in the 80s. Doesn't mean when you're older you don't watch them, though, right? Magnum 180s. I'm not sure what that is, my friend. I have a 357 mag, 22 mag. That's a 460 mag, and that one's a 500 mag. How long does it take to be monetized? So you have to get 3,000 watch hours in, and then it usually takes up to like 2 weeks to get everything done. Thankfully, mine only took a few days. It was pretty nice. 90-6, you're funny. Oh, I want a full auto. I would too, buddy. Don't have one. Wait a minute. Do you have a SK20? No, I don't. It's an SKS. Congratulations. Thanks, No Name. Appreciate you. Looked at the BHA model 89s at all. I'm not even sure what that is, buddy. Enlighten us. I'd love to learn. I grew up watching those two since I was like 4. Oh boy. You're funny looking? Okay. Any single round pistols? Not on the table. I do have some. I have some 22s, some 10 gauge, a 25 rimfire, Stevens, a 32 rimfire, Remington. What's up, the dog father? I have a 9mm FN Browning. Nice. It's super old, but the hammer is jammed. It also has no mag. Interesting. Did you have the Daewoo AK-1A1? I do not. Those are kind of rare. Let's see. Mango, I was hoping you'd show up. Appreciate you coming, because I was like, I know there's some my friends across the pond that like it when I do afternoon streams so they can hop on. So I decided to do one. What's your all-time best single-round pistol? Single-round pistol. I only have 2 single-round pistols. They're both 22, so I guess a 22. 41 Magnum. I do not have one. Micah, why have you been ignoring me? Yeah. In Italy, you can't have guns. Really, Italy? That's funny. They make guns over there. Beretta's made there. I've got a Beresca from over there. Renzo the Red, what's up? You know what's up? We got monetized, buddy. That's what's up. We can receive donations, guys, super chats, all sorts of stuff. Appreciate you. Let's see. Model 89 is a custom lever rifle chambered in 500 Smith & Wesson 550 Laskin or 460 base on the model. Oh, is that the single action ones? They shoot just one at a time. I'm at 84 subs away. Nice, buddy. Guys, if you like gaming stuff, shout out to the Mango in Tahiti. If you like gaming stuff, he's from the UK. Check him out. He's right there in the chat. Let's see here. How much one of them costs? Nothing's for sale, buddy. Mike, dude, what's up? Do you have me blocked or something? They're tubed fab made by Big Hornet Armory. Oh, gotcha. Oh man, I'm sorry that happened to your channel. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of stuff happen, but thankfully I'm monetized now, so I'm putting, guys, if you give me donations, we're putting that towards a TX22. Let's see here. AUC, can we get into a shootout, but can you go easy on me? No, we're not going to do that, Joaquin. Just a pro gamer, can't even land a shot. There you go. What are you doing for work today, Jerome? This morning I did electrical troubleshooting, found a problem, switched out of their outlets, put a GFCI in. Later I'm changing out a valve body for a shower. Do you have a Velo Dog revolver? I don't. I just saw one of my first ones on the internet. Someone was selling it. Can't donate, I'm poor. Can a 3D printed gun reliable outperform authentic? Some can. Can you do a cassette player giveaway? Nope. No, China is also making Glock clones. They're cheap, but paint is not that great. Norinco MP7 9mm. Interesting. You were wanting that Freedom Finger FRT. Yes, we would like to put it on the TX22. So we're going to be putting our donations towards that, guys. One more thing. Do you have an old rollback Remington? Rollblock. I do. Gorilla? Right there. It's a Rimfire 2032. It's a number 4. Jerome, can you ask Micah if he has me blocked? He's been ignoring me. I have no ideas. He hasn't been on here very much. I mean, he just was on, but... Van, I have one. Nice. Anything can outperform a factory Glock. A lot of them, you're right. How do you unstick my FN Browning hammer? Any tips? Soak it in PB Blaster. That'll do it. Unless it's like mechanically jammed, but PB Blaster. We're just touching the screen, YouTube. PB Blaster like is a heavy penetrant. There's another one called Corella Oil or something like that, but it's really expensive. I have one, but it's discommissioned. Oh, got you. Let's see here. Crazy collection you got there, bud. Thank you, buddy. Nice is Gorilla. Nice gun says Mustafa. Thanks. Can I have one? No, you can't. Do you like 357 Colt single action? That one is right there. 357 Magnum right there. It's a Ruger Blackhawk, new model. It's funny, I was at the doctor. I said I'm running low on 22 ammo, and he gave me some. Really? Thank you all, subscribe. Thank you, Dogfather. Appreciate you. I think it's called Krill with a K. Krill oil? Yeah, there we go. Krill oil. Right there. Noni Abusmis Sidit. Business. Nonya business. There you go. Free Israel. We don't need that in here. Thankfully, God can sort that out. Just got a 610 6-inch for $450. Did I steal it? I don't even know what a 610 is, my friend. Right, I'm done trying with Micah. Oh, that's up to you, buddy. Has Sane been on lately? Sane. I'm not sure. First one left is very nice. First one left. That's a 45 Cimarron, 45 Colt. Do you like the MR73s? Not even sure what that is, Micah. Do you have a Glock 18? No, the Glock I have is a Glock 20 10 mil. Where country do you live in? I'm in USA. Krill oil, yeah. Is Alex in the chat? He was for a little bit. He's probably in the background. S&W 610 kilometer revolver. Oh, never shot one. I think it'd be nice. I love revolvers. 120 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. There's a lot of new of you in the chat, too. Appreciate you showing up, guys, to Desert Armory and More. We just got monetized as well, so if you want to drop a donation, we are putting that towards the TX Taurus 22. Thank you, guys. How did you get into guns then, Cap? Grew up around guns. Shot ever since I was little. It's a French revolver, like a French Python, but better. Huh. Interesting. Gabriel says, hi there. Hello there, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming to chat. What's your thoughts on the SIG P36? Mr. Dude, I have one. It's the micro. I EDC that one a lot. Love that little booger. It's pretty snappy, though, because it's the micro. I could do 20 yards pretty good, though, with it. I think I did like 12 shots. I did 9 out of 12 or something like that. Most people usually get the next one up. What do they call it? The 365X or the XL. Remember Google Famas. I gotta go. Bye. See you, buddy. Carrera. See you, buddy. Thank you for coming by to the chat, checking us out. Let's see here, guys. I just did a screenshot of that. I want to look that up. That Famas. Thanks for the subscription, guys. Appreciate you. A fan of Canic. Oh, yes, I got 2. I got a TTI Canic Combat, which is on the table over there. And I have the Signature Series blue one that's called the Sketch. This SFX Meta. Okay, I'm so jealous to see this. Here in Holland, you can have bleak first 5 years of the license. You can only have one firearm, and then are so many restrictions. That's almost as bad as Cali used to be when I lived there. 110 in the chat, guys, and we have 110 thumbs up. Help us out, guys. Give us some more. Appreciate you. Mango Sizzy, 16 subs away from 100. Guys, shout out to the Mango in Tahiti. He's a gamer. Check him out, guys. Check him out. He's also one of my mods here. Do you have an AK-74 micro? It's my favorite. I don't. My AK is a AK-74. Takish, no, we're not in Texas. We're in southern Arizona. What there's in the box under the desk? We've got a whole bunch of stuff. That has my Canic TTI Combat, which is on the table. This has some 25s in it and little single shots. That's my PSA Rock. And that one's got my Canic in it. The rest are empty. And then we've got things here with loadings. Like different of these have like used shells. And then I do reloading. Mine is at Mango in Tahiti. There you go. So you have Ann Smith & Wesson. Yeah, I got 2 of them. Never thought I would find the best life on YouTube. Yeah, thanks, Seth. Appreciate you. Remember, though, that true life is found through Jesus Christ, my friend. He's the one who can give us true meaning for our life. Just remember that. Let's see here. 120 in the chat, guys. Thank you for coming up. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you. My buddy paid $680 for 300 black ARP and sold it for $500 a week later, so you could get a Ruger made $18.95. Interesting. My country is illegal. Yeah, a lot of them is. Meme guy says, hi, hello, welcome to the chat, my friend. Appreciate you coming by. What's your current EDC? My 2.0 Bodyguard right there. It's a Smith & Wesson and my 365 macro. Those are the 2 I usually be rocking. I had that one allegedly in my pocket earlier before the stream. 116 in the chat. Let's see here. The chat's slowing down, but there's a lot of people still in the chat. Appreciate you showing up, guys. If you like this stuff, we do shorts of shooting, shorts of history, shorts of exploring, hiking, mines, caves. We're going to do more of that stuff here shortly, hopefully. If you like this stuff, subscribe and drop a donation if you'd like. I'm going to bounce now. See you, Micah. Or sorry, Mango. Hey, man, hanging out and playing this wizard game and just scroll down your live. I meant to say, oh, thank you, Seth. Favorite pistol on the table is my TTI Canet Combat right there and the 460 Smith & Wesson. Thanks for coming by, Tahiti. Mango, how do I support my local church? Just by showing up somewhat and then serving, showing people that you care, having a servant's heart. I hope the pointer of yours is an EDC. Yeah, right? What's up, everybody? Gil Galido, welcome. Wait 1 second, I might be able to come back. Up to you, buddy. Wes says funny. Thanks, Code Demon, for coming in. I think you're new. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe if you could. We're monetized now. We're using those donations that we get for a TX22. Fun chop. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. What do you think about the Hellcat, the gun, not the car? Both I like. I think they're really good. I almost got that Endry instead of the 365, but I found a lightly used 365 just over 400 buckaroos. So that's what we got instead. Both of them great guns. Great guns. They're both highly rated. They're about the same size. I think the 365, they have a comp one out now, but I don't think it's the macro. The Hellcat Pro does have a comp one in the small one, I believe. Hard DKS and Airplane are what's up, and I don't have either one. Interesting, buddy. Do you have any Vipers, brother? We wish, Universal, we wish. We have a TTI Canet Combat. That is the closest we have to Viper that's made by Terran Tactical. Guys, we're almost at 3,700. Hopefully tonight we'll pass 4,000. Be nice if we could, guys. If you're not subscribed, appreciate you if you would. If you like this type of stuff, we do shorts of shooting, gun history, exploring, hiking, caves, mines, stuff like that. Let's see here. Does chat freeze up? There we go. I'm currently trying to save for a Hellcat Pro. Nice. Hey, what's up, Metro? They all look really good. I have a 44M Colt. I used it to be my grandpa's. Keep that one forever, Metro. You would really regret it if you ever get rid of that. J-Dog, here you go. Have you ever heard of the Sherbu Super Shorty 12 gauge? I haven't, J-Dog. I don't think I have. You've been lurking in the background like me, like I do? Let's see here. I put you in the moderator, by the way, J-Dog. You've been on enough of late that I'm going to moderate you. Look, guys, we almost got 3,700 subscriptions. Thank you, guys. I'm going to screenshot that, J-Dog. I'm going to check that out. Let's see. Bungie, $5 next week. Cap. It's good, interesting stuff. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate it. Mango says, okay, now I actually have to go buy Jerome and buy Micah if you're still here. Just got my coffee brewed, getting ready to head out for the day. Oh, okay. A late brew of coffee. Gotcha. I did mine this morning. Where are you headed out? To work or somewhere else, my friend? Hey, guys, if you want to see some Desert Eagle, J-Dog, check him out. He's got one. Oh, wow, guys. Dan Murray, we just got 3,700. Thank you. You're right. You're the 9th person that tells me that. Gotcha, Metro. Thank you. I have an old Model 60 12 gauge shotgun my grandfather gifted me, and a 257 Roberts with custom carved stock. Chris, don't get rid of them. Never get rid of those. You will regret it. What's the craziest stuff you've seen in caving and hiking? One time I went in an old mine. There was a blanket wrapped up, and I thought maybe a dead person or animal was in it, so I started my video. Thankfully, nobody was in it. What else have I found that's been weird? Really neat stuff is when you find equipment still in them, like tracks and ties and ladders. I haven't found any, I found drill rods, but not any like air hammers or trolley carts. Love your channel and sharing all this with us. You're welcome, buddy. Thank you. Hiking, the last hiking I was exploring a mine and there was a rattlesnake in there. Check it out, guys. It scared me pretty good. Do you know that this is my new favorite channel, but I'm not allowed? Why not? I mean, you're fine with me being in here. Just leave your age alone. We're good. What the bleep you don't know about the shorty? I don't. I mean, I've heard of the shorty shotgun shells. Let's see here. Puerto Rico in the house. Love your channel. Thank you, Christopher. How do you drink your chocolate? With milk. Sometimes I just put it on a spoon, though, and just spoon it in. J-Dog says, yep, but yeah, you saw the strawberry shorty in person before. It was the coolest item I ever saw. Neat. Also in a 1972 Marlin 30. Chris, never sell that either. How do you drink your coffee? Black. Pay you back. Jack. Yeah, Jack. I just got monetized, by the way. Appreciate you, buddy. You were here yesterday. Jedia says, I feel like Michael Schofield holding in a master plan with how bad my farts are feeling after just drank a half gallon of milk. Any tips? Go sit on the toilet, buddy. Might help. Eat some Taco Bell. Might get it moving. This is my favorite channel. I'm not allowed to have a subscription. Oh, well, you can, yeah, because you would have to subscribe and then turn a notification on. I guess each time you just got to just type in my name and look at them. Because if you're on a phone, that means you're able to at least find me. Regret getting rid of my Colt. Oh, dude, J-Dog, yeah. I would too. I have the Canon TTI, and it's awesome. Yes, we got one right there. That one's the OG. They just came out with a smoke a couple of months ago. Oldest gun you have, Jake, is on the ground here. It's made in 1840s, roughly. Kentucky percussion cap. Do you think I did a good buy? I just got a 25 silver plate for $250, but I do good. Silver plate? What do you mean, friend? What desert am I in, says Marshmallow. The Sonoran Desert. Southern Arizona. Springfield XDM Elite 45. Nice. 44 Huskins. Who doesn't? Everybody does. Can you wear a gun on the hip there? Then in your state, chaps, suppose it's not. It's got to be holstered up or something. Just conceal permit. Wesley Hops. In Arizona, you can do. We have constitutional carry. So you could hide it in your pocket. You can have it exterior. You can have it hanging from your shoulder, under your shoulder, across your chest, all sorts of stuff. Do you have a threaded barrel gun? I have my let's see, I have a 9mm double stack Thesis that's threaded, and my MP5 clone is threaded. Arizona can think. I'm not sure what you think, buddy. What do you mean by that? You had a 41 Johnson that I sold for $7K. It funded a nice little gun show biz. Nice. There you go. I'm not sure what a 41 Johnson is, but it sounds cool. Deaf musician. 94 in the chat. 122 likes. And we got a couple subscriptions. Thank you. Micah has some very good questions. Yeah, some of yours are funny. And then some of them are like, blow you away. You're like, how do you know that? Wesley says, I got my dad's 41 for one Mac. One Mac? One mac and cheese noodle? 41 Mac, okay. You are my favorite gun tuber now. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, Jake. Like and subscribe. We just got monetized. We're going to use those donations for a TX22 Taurus. Let's see here. Dogfather says, I have an old double-barrel shotgun, completely rusted, triggers tight, can't load shells because of rust, and it has been over 30 years old when the top coat is rusted. Do you have any Sweetheart grips? No, I have some... I have one Sweetheart Stanley plain. I do have a Black Widow 22 Magnum. How do you get demonetized? If you're doing something that is over 18 plus to get demonetized. Monetized is what I am currently. I got a lot of double barrels. Let's see. I would soak that double barrel receiver. Like what I would do if I were you, take the trigger set off and the stock. Like here, take that all out. And if you're able to drop the barrel out, soak it in wood. If you can't, still take the stock off and the wood forend and put from here to here in krill oil or PB blaster. Soak it in a 5-gallon bucket. Let's see. You into guns, then Micah, honey. He has a few if I remember. 41 Johnson was the rifle that completed with the M1 gram for production. Oh, that one, yeah. Wesley, no, I hate guns. Yeah, he's lying. Not trying to flirt, as in I'm in UK. I'm kidding. Yeah, I knew you were. I'm pretty sure you have a punt gun somewhere in there. Hey, country boy, I don't. That would be cool, though. The dog father says, thanks. I had a big fat Foreman that was the 10 round mag. Okay. Good sense of humor, Micah. Yeah. Do you have an RPG? I do not. No RPGs, my friend. Even you could get a decommissioned one here pretty easily. An RPG activated, you have to get a destructive device license, which can be hard to get. I think it'd be pretty similar to a dynamite license, which probably is easier. I don't know, maybe not. I have a friend who had one, but I think he might have let it expire because he was out of the state for a while. You got an RPG at home? Yeah, probably a fake one, right? You had that sniper rifle, but I think you said that one's a BB gun. Wesley, are you from the South or just flirting with me? Let's see here. I'm a country here in UK, Lincolnshire Fens. Sup, gangster? What's up, young? How you doing, buddy? Young. Rens. Appreciate you showing up, buddy. Today's subject is someone asked if I could put all my handgun calibers that I'm able to shoot on the table. So that's what we did today. We got every single one is a different caliber. And then this one shoots two different, 357 and 38 special. And the 10 mil can do 10 mil or 40 Smith & Wesson. But yeah, we got them all out here on the little table here. The different calibers we got. Someone asked if I could do that, so that's what we did. I forget who it was. It was just a suggestion in one of the chats. What do you call it? One of my shorts, someone suggested it. 76 in the chat, guys. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. We got shorts of shooting, shorts of hiking, mines exploring, caves. We just got monetized. So if you want to drop a donation, it's up to you. We're going to use that for a TX22 Taurus. What's the newest gun you have? Year-wise or that I bought last? Which one? That I bought last probably was, I think that revolver right there. Not 100% sure though. Age-wise, I think my newest gun is probably from early 2025, which was my blue Canic. That's in that box down there. What's up, Leo? Or Lee? Sorry, Lee Thomas. What's up? Welcome to Desert Armory and More. Appreciate you showing up. Like and subscribe if you aren't. Appreciate you. 56 in the chat, folks. Hopefully that answered your question, Jack. Jake, sorry, not Jack. Where's it, Jack? Yeah, it's Jack. Lucas Tago! No, you can't see the Canic, unfortunately, the blue one. I have it out on my semi-automatic pistol days. Micah Honey or Micah Buddy? Let's see here. Screen's going dark. Need to touch that. Get the screen going. Let's see here. Lucas Tago. Where are you from, buddy? Sweden? Germany? You got the little O with the line through it. Norway? I think you came frozen. Honey is more enduring. Yeah, it is. Never mind. Okay, Jake. I think you'd like my mom's Tiffany Colt. A Tiffany Colt? That sounds interesting, Vanessa. Does it have jewelry on it from the Tiffany Jewelry Company? MP5 shields. No, I have an MP5 Bodyguard 2.0 right there. I don't have any shields. I really like the 2.0 with the compensator as well as the 2.0 metal with the compensator. The other Smith & Wesson I have, Mr. Gas Pack, is the 460 right there. 460 Magnum. Danielle, what's up? How's it going? Appreciate you showing up. What's your favorite Glock you own? Luke, I can actually say that's my favorite and my worst because I only have one Glock. Glock 2010 mil. Mr. Egeg, or GGGG, unfortunately I can't read what you're saying. I don't know Russian. Daniel Michalos says, hi, welcome, buddy. How are you? 61 in the chat. Appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and More. Excuse me. We're hoping to get to 4,000 subscriptions tonight once we start another live tonight at 6 p.m. Arizona time. If you want to come back in the evening, check us out. 6 p.m. Arizona time. Daniel says he's doing awesome. Thanks. It's an 1851 Navy Colt with grips made by the jewelers Tiffany and Company. They made a few, but they are quite rare. Vanessa, that sounds really nice. Favorite EDC Luke. I kind of have two of them, but one of them I do carry a lot more in my pocket. So my 2.0 Bodyguard right there from Smith & Wesson, that's one of my favorites that I carry. I do have a 365 macro, though. Dean says, pretty. Nice guns, man. Thanks, Lost Soul. Your favorite is a 19 Glock. Nice. What gun do you like? What gun do you like det most? Of what's on the table, my Canik TKI Canik Combat right there, and the 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum right there. I'm from India. They're very nice guns. Thank you, Sagira. How do you like the Macro versus the Hellcat Pro? I've never shot the Hellcat Pro. I was debating between the Hellcat or the Macro 365, but the 365 became available pretty cheap. Lightly used, it looked brand new, so I got that instead. Charlie, what's up? If you could have only one... Let's see. If you could have only have one gun in your collection, which one would it be? Of what's on the table, probably either the 45 ACP right there or the TTI Canik Combat right there. 100 less makes sense. Both good guns. There you go. Do you own any snub noses? The snubbiest noses I have are like whatever that revolver is. I do have one snub nose 22 Magnum. It's a North American Arms NAAs. Do you have any snub nose? Just got my first gun. MP3 feel very comfortable. Yes, gas pack. I hear they are. Can you show the Canik setup? I can get close to you, but that's about as good as I can get. Unfortunately, we can't touch anything on live. Canik TTI Combat. I do have a Canik SFX Meta Signature Series sketch too. It's blue. What makes you decide what gun you're buying next? Depends what I decide to get. So Wesley, the donations that we're getting from our super chats and stuff are going to go towards the TX22 Taurus. BC, yes. That is a 500 BFR. Great design. Thank you. Arm to the teeth. Thank you, Jope. Do you have any 38s? So that's a 38 Smith & Wesson. Sorry, that one's a 38 Smith & Wesson short by Allens and Hopkins. That's a 357 or 38 special. Yeah, gun tubes suck. They're dumb. Yep, exactly. Do you have a Beretta? Brian Mills, the only Beretta I own is in the corner over here, the side behind me. It's a Beretta 10-gauge Silverhawk made in 1960. It's a double-barrel 10-gauge. Hey, airgun guy here, Thomas 773, 6-inch 37 revolver on the far left. I recently shot one. It was fusion wheel, but to the right instead of the left. Yeah, well, it depends. Some guns spin the opposite way, buddy. It depends. This one is a 45 Colt. That one is a 357 mag. Show me its cousin. I'm not sure what you mean. What's your favorite 9mm? Currently, it's my TTI Canik Combat right there. Uncle, let me borrow one. They're not for sale. I don't have any Deagles. My hands hurt for a whole week. Got 500 or 800 foot-pound energy guns, but the 357-inch was wild to me. Oh, yeah. Where's the AR? It's over here, Sean. Right there, and an AK. What's the oldest gun there, chap? Right here is the oldest rifle I have. Kentucky percussion cap from like the 1840s. The oldest revolver would probably be the rimfire right there from like 1890. That one's about 1890s as well. Thanks for clarifying. I said, hey, you're welcome. No Deagles. Nope. Bass, we don't need you in here. Unfortunately, we don't talk about that. It's just nonsense. Is that the only ammo you have? Oh, the only ammo I have? We got some in cans here. We got some in there. I think I have one inside there. And then behind me, I have a little bit of ammo in some dividers for when I go shooting. It's like my to-go shooting box. And then in the closet, I have a little bit too. Do you own a 10mm? Yes, my Glock is, Tom. Right there, the only Glock I have. It's my favorite Glock and my worst because I only own one. Glock 20. Got any railguns? Nope. Do I have a Uzi? Nope. I have to go to work. Thanks, Thomas, for coming by. You deserve so many more subscriptions. My channel sucks for yours. Have a good day. Thanks, Thomas. Like and subscribe, guys. We just got monetized too. If you want to drop a donation, that's up to you. Show me its sister version. It means let's see. You got any USPs? Not sure what that is, so probably not. I'm still struggling trying to get into your Discord. Interesting. Do you have a tax stamp? I don't have anything that needs a tax stamp yet. Mini 14s, no. Mahatadis WEG, yes, they're real. 223s that are 556. Do you plan on buying another Glock? Probably not. Crazy Bro, we got a 308 right there. It's a Savage Axis Gen 1. They have brilliant options for EDC. Yeah, a lot of companies do. I didn't realize how big Glock 20 was next to a bunch of other handguns. It's the only handgun I own right now. Yeah, it's huge. That thing is chunky. Chunky boy. 300 Win Mag. No, my precision rifle there is a 338 Lapua. Let's see, say 67 just did. USP is a HK pistol. No, I don't have any one of those. Show me its cousin means and show me the similar version. Let's see here. Hello, says Thomas Spade. Thanks for coming by. H&K USP is a pistol. Do you prefer open carry or concealed carry? Brian, I do both. I pocket carry this 2.0 bodyguard all the time. Allegedly. And then my 365 I do put on my side a lot of time. Blaze, what's up? He say, bro. Do you have any problems on your Discord? I haven't opened it up in a couple days. Cheapest gun. My cheapest gun I ever bought was a 12 gauge shotgun, Sears and Roebuck. It is, let's see, where's that booger? I think I put it away. Where's that little booger? Yeah, I think I put it away. 50 buckaroos I got it for at a yard sale. Let's see, you have a Mauser 98K that looks like it's a Mauser, Turkish Mauser from 38. What state you in? Southern Arizona. 1887 shotgun. It does look like it, but that's the 1901 10 gauge. Made in 1901. Hello, handsome sir. Thank you. Colt Peacemaker. No, that's not a Colt. Those two are Colts, so police positive. Cena. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. Don't get a lot of those being a guy. Let's see here. This really makes you buzz, and that's great that we're all able to see your brilliant collection, chap. Thank you. Most expensive gun, Brian. If I had to replace it, would have been the 338 Lapua with the, it's a sniper rifle, which is a Ruger Precision with a Venom Vortex scope. Let's see, I'm British. That's crazy. You're from Britain, Mark Burt. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you, mate. Well, I'm going to head out. Might come later. Have a nice day. Okay, Jake. Do you have any Canik, the cheap Turkish Glock knockoff? Yes, I got two. TTI Canik Combat. Down here are the Signature Series Sketch SFX Meta. Bye, Mike. Let's see, is 10-1 of 9mm really snuff for self-defense? Honest answer. If you're a good shot, yeah, it would be. Bro, what are the Colt M1900? No, that one is, that one there is a Springfield Armory on the end right there. 1911 A1 mil-spec. It's from, I bought it like 6 years ago. What would you be your ideal pocket carry, mag-fed pistol, revolver? What would you take? I like my 2.0 bodyguard. It's 380. I put some really good defense rounds in it. They're a hollow point from Winchester. The PDX-1s. Yeah, that's a 1911 right there. I also have a double stack 1911 9mm. J-Dog. Yeah, there you go. You from England? Yes, I'm from England, mate. You from Germany? You from Germany, mate. You from Germany? Which one of your guns have the highest capacity? Currently, Luke, my SKS. I got a 72 rounder for that. Black said, what up? Today is fulfilling someone's request. Someone asked if I could lay every handgun I have that's a different caliber. So these are all different calibers, guys. Every single one of them. And we got ourselves a little paper here showing what those are. I'm British too, mate. We can only have air guns without license. Hey, I'm Buck, says Tyler Average Angry Bee. You got any Remington 870 Expresses? I don't. I have two Remington 700s. What's your EDC knife? Right now I got a knife on me from Harbor Freight. It's their Icon carbon fiber one. What for you forfeit gun? Favorite? Blaze, my TTI Canik Combat, of what's on the table anyways, and my 460 Smith & Wesson. Do you have any rifles? Yes, Bacon Burger. We got a whole bunch. We got some across the room here. There's maybe like 15 in the safe. Got some levers here. Other hunting stuff. Shotguns. Some other rifles down here and other stuff. Tyler Average Angry Bee says, I'm back. I've seen your stream before. Yeah, last night was your first time. Thank you for coming back. So where you do a British in you? I'm not British, actually. I'm from Germany. My family's from Germany, mate. We're from Germany. Yeah, like. My family's originally from Germany. You cowboy. Heard Winchester was banned. Don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any SIGs? I got two, a 365 and an M18. One in 1911, but I'm UK. I have a gun channel as well, man. Check it out. Gunner556. I might be subscribed to you. I'm screenshotting you. I'm going to check you out, buddy. I believe I'm subscribed already, but if you aren't, could you subscribe back? Do you have any rifles? I already showed you. Gunner says I sub. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Jacob1, welcome back. You have an MP40. I do not. Tempa1. Templar says beautiful. Thank you. Shout out to Dixon Myers. Hey, Dixon Myers. This is Aaron Johnson. Bacon Burger says that's cool. Hey, can you get me a bacon burger? Bacon burger? I'd love to have one for lunch. Do you repair your own guns? Yes. In my double barrels, I buy broken and repair them. Fix them up myself. Excelente. This is a guy from Russia. See ya, boss. Have bonus lag. Thank you, buddy. Like and subscribe. We just got monetized. If you want to drop a donation, that's up to you. No MP40. Nope. 1911 is the most beautiful gun in the world. They are one of them. Yes, Templar. Very well made. Where'd you get these? How much was it? I don't know how much. Did I get them? All over the place, buddy. Bacon Burger says, wow. I stop your British hate. I love hard Trump talk. It's like slow-mo simple. It's actually not a British hate, my friend. I love talking that language. I love it. Or, sorry, that accent. I don't do it as a slam. I do it as a practice because I enjoy it. Lucas, ¿qué pasó? ¿Cuántos tienes? En todo, Mr. Cantarian? Yo no sé exactamente. 100, no es. Yeah, 100 o 80. 80 o 100, más o menos. What's your least favorite? It's underneath the table here in a gray case, a tannish gray case. It's my 25 ACP Larson. That's so cool. Thank you. We can get a 911 airgun replica. Yeah. I don't have an MP40 Blaze. You keep asking that, and I answered already. Jacob1 says, I'm back. Thanks, man. You're welcome, Gunner. Replica is LAR. Let's see, but not the same. Yeah. Mine is a crude snag. Mine is number 87 of 100. Nice. Channel is growing like crazy. Ryan, thank you. Any for sale? Nope, nothing for sale, D-Lo. Or where do you shoot? In the desert or at the range? As well as my parents' neighbor has a sheriff for a friend, and he has a little range he set up. Love a Bretta 92 and Red Chamber in the 45 ACP. Nice fluffy muffin. I like it. The Flintlock Blaze is actually a percussion pistol. Sorry, percussion. Desert, no, you weren't supposed to read that. Welcome up, Paul Wick. Give America back to native, get in your own country and breed. You're funny, buddy. Meme guy redacted something. Do you have an NE1 or A4ABJ? No, I don't. Any for sale? No, DJ. D-Lo. Nope. Do I hunt? Yes. Madame un paramim. No, I don't. Any black powder off frame? That one's a black powder right there. It's a Kentucky rifle from like 1840s. Brazil, welcome, buddy. No suppressors yet. Nope. Hola, crazy bro. Is that a Canik on the far right? Second row. That one is right there. That's a Canik TTI Combat. Only rare pieces. Let's see. Where about are you? Southern Arizona. Near Benson, Arizona. Fort Huachuca City. All that stuff. PSA. I have one PSA. It is a rock. It's in the soft bag down there somewhere. It's a 5.7. Unfortunately, I can't take it out on screen. How do you feel about the XDs? I think they're pretty good. Meme Man says he subbed. You love gun. Thank you, man. Guys, follow Meme Man's example and subscribe if you could. Do you do big game hunting? The biggest I'm going to do is deer. It'd be nice if I can get drawn for an elk one of these days. We'll see. Or a bear. I need to put that in by, let's see, tomorrow? Is that today? By tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. Here in Brazil, we can't even own a 22. Ah, boy, that's sad. Do you think you have to be pro-Trump to be pro-gun? No, Has nothing to do. It's just pro-2A, buddy. Pro-2A. You could be a liberal and own a gun. There's a lot of liberals that are, and they're very level-headed liberals, some of them. Now, would I want a crazy-headed liberal having a gun? No, because unfortunately, they wouldn't. They wouldn't be responsible. History proves it. Unfortunately, it's not me being biased. It's just look at history. Unfortunately, truth hurts. Truth hurts, folks. Let's see here. Excuse me. 83 in the chat, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Yes, sir. They think 5.6 is more dangerous than 3.0. I know, right? Or a 30.6. Let's see. Yes, sir. Says Cherokee. Do you agree with training prior to purchase for a gun? Brian Mills. Yes, for the most part, I would. Now, how you go about that would be up to either your state or maybe your family trained you like I did. Thank you for shout out. I didn't get a lot shout outs, and also I have 22 subs. Sub out to Meme Guy 101, guys. Give him some subscriptions. He's only got 22. I'm sure he would like to get at least 50 to start doing lives. My opinion, 5.56. Steven says 3.08 all day. I think they have different applications. 5.56 is good for varmints like coyotes, raccoons, whatever. And then 3.08 is good for bigger game. 45 Colt is right there. It's a Cimarron. It's a single action army. How are you supposed to train with no pew-pews? Yeah, I know, right? Well, you could train with BB guns and pellet guns. A lot of people start out with those. That's what I started out with. Pellet guns, BB guns, and then went to 10-22 Ruger my dad had. Then he had a Ruger. It was different than this one, though. Ruger revolver, and then a 270. Airsoft, yeah, there you go. See, Airsoft 2. Any 1911s. Right there, my friend. It's a Springfield Armory. It's in 45 ACP. Gas Pack says, I had to get firearm safety certification here in California before I got my handgun. Yes, Gas Pack, I did too. It's called a SFC card or something. Firearm safety card. Mine's not legal there anymore because I'm out of the state. I moved back to Arizona. Cherokee says, yeah, Block of Road's a very nice piece. Let's see, start with paintball gun. That'll work too. DG, welcome to chat. Josh Denton says, nice, thank you. American friend, please show me a 50 caliber Desert. I don't have the 50 caliber Desert Eagle that's made by Magnum Research, but I do have a Magnum Research 500 right there. It's a BFR. That's our biggest one. It kicks way more than a 50 AE. So does a 460. That kicks more. How much do you like the TTI Canic? A lot. That's my favorite semi-automatic pistol, my friend. Beautiful. Beautiful, he says. So today's subject, someone request to put all my handgun calibers that I shoot, that I have, that I'm able to shoot. So that's what today's subject is. These are all the calibers I'm able to shoot. No, that's a big iron. Yeah, it's different than a 50 AE. That's a 500 big iron. Now that's a big iron. Biggest iron. Yeah, actually they make one bigger than the 500 that a certain company made. It's called the 500 Bushwhacker. They cut off the barrel here, put a brake on it, big old brake, and it's chambered in the 500 Bushwhacker. Brian Mills says, I'm off, but love the content. My brother from across the pond. Subscribe, mate, and wish you the best. Love from UK. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. Follow his example, guys, and subscribe if you could, too. Let's see. You train with a sling. Weapon David uses to defeat Goliath. There you go. Zeus versus Goliath says, I've got a Glock 48 and a SIG P365 fuse, and I'm wanting to potentially sell the G48 for either an AR or a PCC. But I don't know yet. Oh, there you go. Hey, what's up, Reinhard? Welcome to the chat. Do you handle 600 Bushwhacker one hand? They don't. It's called a 500 Bushwhacker. I don't have the setup for that. I would have to ship it off to have them change the barrel out and make sure that the cylinder can handle the pressure. But it's a 500 Smith & Wesson. Which one is your favorite to shoot? On the table, Mr. Garado, would be the TTI Canic Combat. I really like shooting that one. Good to collab. Yeah, I need to find someone to collab with. 109 in the chat, guys. Thank you guys for showing up. Let's see. I was like 135 guaranteed. We got 144 likes. My dad has an old gun called a 3220. Delbert, me too. I got two of them that are chambered in that. So this is a Colt 3220 Police Special. Sorry, Police Positive from early 1900s. And then Delbert, this one right here is a 3220 lever action Model 92 early 1900s. Let's see, collab with Scott from Kentucky Ballistics. That would be cool. I have someone local though that would like to collab with. He's in Phoenix area. I'm down south from that. He keeps saying we need to. Smith & Wesson, yeah, I got a few of them, buddy. Nice guns. Thanks, Felix. Felix, how do you pronounce it? You have any rifles in 35 Rem? I do not. Dick says, what's new? Today, someone requested if I could put all my handguns that I have that are all different calibers. So that's why it's a mixture of semi-autos and revolvers. Every gun up here is a different caliber. Double action revolvers, yes. Let's see, that's double. These two little guys are double action. Those two are double, and the 350, sorry, the 460 is double. Have any rifles in there? No. I bet the rifle is a beast. Yeah, they are. Revolvers, yes, we got a few of them. What's your favorite pistol? The Canik TTI Combat right there. For revolvers would be the 460 right there. Let's see, modern revolver. I love revolvers. Thank you, buddy. I don't have any modern ones as in like a Chiappa. Don't have any of those. I think they're ugly. I shot one time, and the trigger was horrible. Gotta run. Thanks. Hey, welcome, Thomas. Thanks for showing up. Alfie, what's up? Nothing for sale, Alfie. Supreme gets it. Got any 38 specials? Yes. The 357 Magnum right here can shoot those. Supreme GX TTI own 357 SIG. I don't. Can you see one? What do you mean, buddy? Mr. Kolhans Landa. 91 the chat. Thank you guys for showing up. We do shorts of shooting, mine exploring, caving, hiking. If you like that stuff, like and subscribe. And we just got monetized, so if you could drop a donation, that is going towards our TX22 Smith & Wesson, Taurus. Arnold says, awesome. Yes, that's a Makarov right there, the silver aluminum handle. Awesome collection. Thank you, Mr. Doodoo Poopy. Random question. I apologize if you answered it in the past, but have you ever fired a Medusa? What's your opinion on it? I haven't. Move on. Move one near the camera. I would have to move the camera near it. Should get it at Freedom Arms or Magnum Research BFR. That's a Magnum Research BFR right there and a 500. I've never heard of the Freedom Arms, I don't think. 357 SIG is awesome, great shooter. Yeah, here they are. Gigia, thank you for coming by. John Haley says, hi, sorry to ask this. The laws in America regarding guns that strict. Sorry to ask. Warm greens from Asia. Some are, John, depending what state you're in. Arizona, where I live, is lenient. New York is horrible. Illinois is horrible. Oregon, California, and Washington are all horrible. That a Model 3 Smith & Wesson? No. These long white ones. Those ones back there, that's a 460 Smith & Wesson. That's a 500 BFR Magnum Research. Essa, what's up? They say hi. Welcome to the chat. Like and subscribe, guys. Do you have an RXM? No, I don't, Grizzly. I think they're really nice, though. Yosef says, got any Magnums? Yes. 357 Magnum, 500 Magnum, and that one's a 460 Magnum. Bonjour, bang bang, looky dook. What's up, Hajin? Hosian, welcome. You from France? You from France, my friend? Beautiful set. Thank you, Mashed. Mash Learning. How's it going, buddy? Like and subscribe. I believe you're new to the chat. SVW762. Do you prefer AK or AR-15? So for currently, if nothing majorly changed, I would probably say an AR. But I know that AK is more repair friendly and more reliable, so I'd probably go with the AK. It's more reliable. It's more, I know this one's more ergonomic. You got more stuff for it. But this one is just like bulletproof. FN545. No, I have an FN57, Mr. Bearded Gamer. I got a beard too, by the way, buddy. Want to check it out? Hey, fellow bearded friend. Welcome to Desert Armory and More, to Southern Arizona. Thank you for showing up, my friend. Any cool holsters or gun accessories? I have some holsters for my 45 Colt and for the 22 mag. I don't have any for the big boys. I got a really nice holster for this one that's leather. Let's see. Do I have any other holsters that are cool? Not really. Do you have a FN57? Right there. What do you think about 10 mil? I have one. It's right there. It's a Glock 20. It's pretty neat. Do you have an EDC? Yes. 2.0 Bodyguard Smith & Wesson or a 365 SIG. Could you sing Country Roads? Country roads take me home to the place I belong, Virginia. That's all I know. I'm sorry. I was scrolling. I stumbled upon your live again. There you go. Thank you. It seems like the law is different in each state in America. It is. Now I understand. Thank you for the explanation. By the way, I have to subscribe. Thank you, buddy. Holson says, "Tu asosto con Billy the Kid, Bonite and Jesse James." There you go. That's in memory of my dad. You're welcome, Curtis. Unfortunately, I don't know the lyrics very well. Plus, if I would sing too much, YouTube would say I am copyright infringement. So, Wesley says, "Hell yeah." My condolences, buddy. When did he pass, if I may ask, Curtis? Vanessa's back. My mom has to get an 1875 Centennial model Winchester. It's a special order documentary in Winchester Archives. 2-inch heavyweight barrel, half magazine, English shotgun style, stock, 1595 caliber. Nice. Which weapon do you carry in your EDC? You must not heard me, BC. 2.0 Bodyguard. It's a Smith & Wesson, and then my 365 SIG. Kim Jong-un, what's up? Okay, what's up? Today, Mr. Kim Jong-un is... Someone requested if I could put all my pistols and revolvers that I'm able to fire on the table. So every single one of these are a different caliber. Every single one. Now this one can shoot two different types, 357 mag or 38 special. The 10 mil can shoot 10 mil or 40. It's not the safest, as in it wears on the extractor. Hey, have you heard of the Stoeger STR series? I plan on picking up the STR9 soon. I have heard about them. Never seen one in real life other than pictures. There's the different calibers that we have out on the table. We got 500, 460, 45 Colt, 357 Magnum, 38 Special, 45 ACP, 9 mil, 10 mil, 380, 32 Smith & Wesson Short, 762 by 25 Tuckeroff, 57 by 25, 3220 Winchester Centerfire, 38. No, that's a 32 Smith & Wesson Long, 38 Smith & Wesson Short. 9x18 Makarov, 32 rimfire, 22 rimfire, 22 Magnum rimfire, 40 Smith & Wesson, and 45 ACP. That's what's all on the table that I'm able to shoot. 91 in the chat, guys. Like and subscribe, and drop a donation if you would. Up to you. I'm using that to put towards a TX22 Taurus. And we're going to have some content on it once we get that. Have you heard? Yes, I have heard that. He's back. Stay safe. Already 3 a.m. here. Time to sleep. See you again. See you, John. I forget where you said you are. Here we have a lot of Browning 1910s and Well Dog revolver. The Well Dogs are pretty cool. Baked beans. No 58Es, but we do have a 500 Smith & Wesson that's made by Magnum Research, same company. Good for self-defense. There you go. Vanessa says, my mom said it's a 1/2 inch and 15 low diameter bullet. Mom collects antique firearms and bullet molds and is looking for one to go with the Winchester. It's either 300 or 350 grain bullet mold. Nice. Sounds nice. I forget where you located. In the States, it sounds like, if you're able to get stuff like that. Noise collection, man. Great, great. Thank you, Ronald. 80. Welcome back, Rocketeer. He said, I'm back. 66 in the chat. Hey, by the way, Rocketeer, we got monetized now, buddy. It happened overnight. We got approved. And if you look, it should have super chats maybe, or the little gifting. I got to look that up on another device and see. But all right, let me pick up the tablet here, and we will check that out. I need to find that out here. Let's see here, guys. What do we got here? I have some connection trouble. I can't hear you pretty good. Let's see. 500 mag, not great for self-defense, unless you are Doc Holliday. Where you want to blow the guy away, right? Like nothing left, especially with those hollow points I have over there. All right, let's see here, guys. Let's see. Mom said, "Do you know anywhere she can buy that particular mold here in the UK? She cannot find one. Looking at sources." Vanessa, I found a good source for bullet molds is eBay. Do you have eBay over there? eBay. I've got my bullet mold for my 5.77 Schneider. I haven't used it yet, and also some of my old handheld stuff for my 3220 and 25 single shot on eBay. Check them out. Let's see here. Slatter, you mean? Splatter. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would work too. I'm gonna see what I look like on my other accounts here. I'm proud to be an American. Thank you. Something wrong with my card. I'll look at it soon, then I'll super chat. Thanks, Rocketeer. So yeah, we just got monetized, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, it says I'm live on another account here. Let's make sure it's working. Yeah, it says I'm live on another account here. There we go. Let's make sure it's working. Create a chance to join the chat. There we go. We're not. We can skip pictures here. Create a chance to join the chat. We can skip pictures here. Thanks for that. Mom said it's really difficult to get those kind of things here because our gun laws are so stupid, even with antiques. Here, our antique laws are really nice in Arizona. All right. Create channel. Want to see myself gun not gin. Yeah, I knew you meant that. Okay, so yeah, it does have. This is me. It's delayed though. This is me. It's delayed though. It's got 3 of them in there. That's funny. Look at that. It just mirrors back and forth. Isn't that funny? Look at that, guys. Never ending. So mine does have the little dollar sign for monetized, but it doesn't have the little gift job. Membership, super chat, super sticker. There we go. Like and subscribe. Thanks, buddy. Toy and Plusher says, say 6'7". 6'7". Do you have a sniper? I do. I do have a sniper. Let me turn you over there, guys. Ricardo Geronimo. By the way, my name is Geronimo too. That's my first name, Jerome, or Geronimo in Spanish. Here's my Ruger Precision, and it's a 338 Lapua sniper rifle. Gotta go. Bye. See you, buddy. Bro, give me one pistol. Makarov. I have one Makarov. Gun, chin. There we go. I need to put the tablet back over there. Good luck. Okay, see you, buddy. I need to figure out how to get that little swirling gift thingy on. Turn this back on. Thanks for the subscriptions, guys. Appreciate you. And I think we had 3 people donate. Appreciate that too, guys. So, do you have an AK-47? Yes, right there. Nothing's for sale, Mr. Paquito. Nothing's for sale. In the 80s, 45 HP was banned, so some dumb engineer invented the 45 HP. Interesting. Nothing is, my friend. Por favor, brinca. Nothing's auto. I'm here at Philippines. Hey, Philippines. We have a couple subscribers from the Philippines. I think we have 3 or 4 from the Philippines. You got green tips? I do. Yep. Those are the M855s, I think they call them. I also have some silver tip 7.62 by 54R. Sam Walker, welcome. What's your take on less lethal guns? I've messed around with a Brynar SD and ran about 100 rounds through it, and it was super fun, and you can reuse the ammo. Much cheaper in brass, that's for sure. I've never shot one, Sam. I have some friends who have them. The Bryna. No MGs. Nope, no MGs. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. You're welcome, man. No problem. Need to get some more water here. RPGs. Nope, no RPGs. We got an MP5 clone. It's got HK internals. Any natties? Grenade? Oh, grenades. No, we don't have any of those boom booms. Nades. No nades. Nope. I need to get some water, guys. Be right back. I hate to break the chat, guys, but I gotta head off to my second job here. Jedediah, yes, those are revolvers. Appreciate you guys showing up. Samarita, yes, they're real guns. 90 people in the chat, no switches, no. I have to head off to my second job, guys. I had a break in between my first job and second. I'm a handyman. What's better, Beretta 92 or Glock? Beretta 92, in my opinion, because I like those better than Glocks. But guys, we got to head off. I know some of you just came. Appreciate you showing up. We got like $5 worth of donations. Appreciate you guys for doing that and super chatting and stuff. We got to head off to our second job. We will be live again tonight, 6 p.m. Arizona time. So in about 5 hours and 15 minutes, we'll be live again. No, I have to work, buddy. You can't keep customers that way. Take care. Thank you guys for showing up to Desert Armory and more. Like and subscribe. Look at my shorts. I got a decent channel. We just got monetized too, so if you could drop donations, that would be great. Great and a blessing as well. Y'all take care. Have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed evening, blessed rest of your life. And when you're confused in life, remember to ask God for help, and He will shine light on your pathway. Thank you all. Have a blessed day. Till next time, folks.